Hi everyone, it's Nancy. I'm back with, we're going to continue on our Spellbound journal. I have not gotten any further. I wanted to do the middle part with you. Before I did have a black, I had a black strip of paper that I made my markings on. And I'm going to do 3 signatures. And I did mark them I wanted to make sure that I was able to fit a whole sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper in there, because we're going to make 3 elastic for signatures. And so whatever size, and if you're making a small journal, you just make your small journal. But if you're making this size journal, we want to make sure that when we put the eyelets in, they're far enough from the top and bottom that we're going to be able to slip these papers in and not have to cut them down. Now, in some things you might have to cut down a little, but I don't want to put them too close to the edge. So I did my markings actually this way, and then I marked them here. So I was going to originally glue this onto here like that, but I think I just want to keep collaging over this with the book page and everything. I just don't think I want this black piece in the middle here. So it just changed my mind and I transferred my marks there. So hopefully I'm going to be able to accomplish this. I have my black elastic cord, and thanks for everybody for giving me suggestions on the cover. I have those suggestions written down. I know, Joellen, you said a black rose here, and Dolly said maybe some spiders, and then Kim said that the bat should come, enhance, and maybe glitter spiders. And then, so I have the ideas written down, and if you can see, I did splatter some gold paint, some gold watercolor on here. I really like that happened. I know I still want something here. So I have your ideas written down. It's not that I'm ignoring them or I'm not doing them. I don't have any black roses. I don't have any glitter spiders right now. I have the ideas written down and I'm going to take them to heart. So I know it needs a little something, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm not going to worry about it yet. And Kelly, thanks for telling me this was abalone. I was cracking up. Her and I were laughing because I kept saying albacore for tuna. And I don't know. I must have had a bad day. But yeah, I think you're right. I think that's abalone. I don't know, but I like it. It's a spider, so I'm happy with it. So thanks, Kelly. It was fun to talk about that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch my holes, and I think I'm going to punch the holes, and I'm thinking I should finish collaging and then put the eyelets in, because then if you put the eyelets in, I'm not going to be able to collage, right? So I could do that, as I was not thinking that through, that I need to do that. I was thinking of other things here. So now I have to find all my little pieces here. So hold on one second. But I think I want to, these are just all the leftover pieces from collaging. So, but I want to punch my holes. So I'm going to use my crocodile and the bigger hole here. I already marked them. So my holes are going up about 3/8 of an inch, and I already marked them. So let me just punch these. And then I'm going to have to repunch once and it's not going to be perfect, and it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we're going to get it as perfect as we can, right? That's what we're going to do. And then let me, and I also want to talk to you about some bases that I plan on putting for each signature that you can maybe, think about and get ready as well. So hold on one second here. And hopefully I'm doing this right, because I did mark it, so. Okay, well, we got the holes in, so far so good. Okay, I hit the camera, and I'm trying to zoom out a little so you can see. And let me get my glue book here and my glue stick. And let's just kind of finish up. I'm not going to overthink, hopefully. I'm just going to start gluing. I do like these papers here. So this Amazon bag is pretty thick. And then with my collaging on the front and the back now, yeah, it's pretty thick. I don't think I need to make it any thicker. So I am just going to kind of quickly, if I can, glue some paper over here. And let me just get some ink here. I had a busy, this past weekend. It was very busy. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. And have to tell you that I was feeling a little uninspired. So, and it's scary, you know, it's very scary to feel uninspired. I have to tell you. What side this is the side I don't want. I don't know why. I can't explain it, right? When does that happen to you? I mean, I just can't explain why I was feeling uninspired. I mean, I have these ideas. I'm excited. But yet I felt uninspired. So I was getting nervous that I wasn't able to make, you know, some videos for you. But I don't know. I said, well, you know what? I have to give myself permission that it's okay to, you know, it's okay when that happens, right? Because I don't like the pressure of having to do anything like that. I have to just say, it's okay, take a break, and then let it go, and then wait for it to come back, right? I'm telling you. Just, yeah. I mean, this is my forte, right? This is my thing. This is my jam here, so. But, we'll be okay. You'll hang with me, and it'll work out, right? You're gonna be okay. So we'll get it done. And plus, it's not something that's going to get done overnight. We're going to be working on this all the way through Halloween. And, you know, some days we'll be making ephemera. Some days we'll be working on actual pages. Oh, the glue. It's warm today, so it's kind of gushing out here. Okay, I've got to fix that. And I think I'll go this way on that. Let me get a wipe here. I think once I get started, once we get some stuff done or pages in or something like that, maybe it's going to be easier for me. I don't know, but we'll see, right? We'll see how it goes. Now, I'm going to do a big piece here. My grandson, he was in a concert. He's in School of Rock. He's learning guitar, and they had the first concert of all the kids that have been playing since January, and oh my gosh, they did a fantastic job. So proud of him. So that was this past weekend. That was really nice to see. And you know, I told you I have the granddaughters a few days a week now, so you know, things are a little bit different now, but it's all good stuff for sure. All good stuff. Okay, that'll work there. Okay, let me get this here better. And no, I am not doing Tracy Fox's Creep on June. I love it. I think it's fantastic, but you know what? I just can't. I'm still working on last year's. I have not finished last year's Creep on June, and I'm going to on my own. I've only got about 8 or 9 days worth of things done. And I just, you know, after you invest in a kit like that, and I just need to finish that. I want to. It's not that I need to. Yeah, I do need to, but I really want to finish it. I want to work on it. So I could not entertain doing another one. So I said, no, I can't do it. But I think it's great, and I'm definitely going to be watching it because I want to see what everybody's doing with it. So I know a couple of you said you're going to do it, and good for you. You should. I mean, that's a great thing to do. She does, Tracy does such a fantastic job on the kits. They're loaded. And what I like about, and you can see I'm using some of her Creep on June backgrounds from last year. I mean, why not, right? Because they are staples. They are going to be staples in the kits. So let's see. Where did I have that piece? Oh, yeah, this one I wanted to do here. I need some more. I'm just trying to not overthink here. So I'm standing up right now. It's just easier for me to see what I'm doing here on a bigger scale right now. Let me get a new glue page here. So I hope you're all well. I hope you had a great weekend. What's the weather like by you? Oh, we need rain. We need some rain. Oh my goodness, do we need rain? I think I'm going to put that up there. We need rain here. You know, some of us need rain. Some of us don't want any more rain. Isn't that the truth? Yeah, for sure. I know. I'm going to put that there. And then I need one more thing here. I think I'm going to do this. We do need some rain, and it's getting warmer, which is, you know, June. It's June, so it's time, I guess, right? I don't have any movies. I haven't really watched anything to tell you if there's anything new out there for me that I've liked, except what I already told you. So, okay, I'll put that there. And I'm going to glue that there. And that should be good. I just wanted the middle to blend more. You know, and it's okay to change our mind, right? We're going to change our mind from our plans that we originally had. Okay, so I like it because it all blends now. All right, so now I can see my holes from the other side. I'm just moving this away. Okay. All right, so I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to make a mess here so I can see my holes. And now I'm going to re-punch them here. Like this. Are any of you making a big one like this, or are you making just like a regular size? Can you let me know in the comments what you're doing? If you are doing this, have you decided if you're going to make a big one? I'm excited to make this size. I don't think I've ever made this big of a book or journal before, so I really wanted to do something out of the ordinary, and I thought, well, this would be the one, since we're going to do some, you know, maybe kind of like artsy type things in it, maybe, I hope. I thought this would be the size to do it. Okay, so I'm going to, go back. I know this needs to dry, but I can still put the eyelets in. So this is nice and thick now, this center here. So I'm going to turn it back again. And I have my eyelets. I have them in a little jar because I know I'll drop them here. So I have them. And let's start putting them in. And I'm putting them from, I want the nice side to be on the outside. So pop that in there. Hopefully this is going to work really nice. And hopefully I have strength to do this. Okay, I'm going to check it here. Let's see. Okay, that looked good. And if it doesn't work very well, you can always take a little hammer and pound those down if they don't lay real nice for you. But so far, so good. So let's get those in. And then I just want to show you some ideas for some basic pieces we're going to have in each signature. So, okay. Yeah, I want to know if anybody's, oh my gosh, see, that one did not do well at all. I don't know if it was just a dud one, but you know what? Let me see here. Maybe I was crooked. I don't know. And then once they're in, see, that one didn't split real nice, but you know what? I don't know if I can get that out without ripping. Well, maybe I can. Yeah, it's coming out. Let me get that out of there. There. Okay, well, that was a dud. So now I'm going to have to get another one, which I don't have right here. I can go in my drawer and get it. So if you hang on with me. Sometimes they just are duds. So what are you going to do, right? Just make sure I'm straight. Okay, that one seemed, yep, that one went well. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way now. And let me just go in my drawer here. I'm still here. I'm just getting another, these are, I believe, We Are Memory Keeper ones. This is so old, but there's no words on here or anything. So, and I'm just using black ones. I have a few left. So, I think, you know, the ones from Amazon, they're okay. They don't split very nice, but I mean, I don't even know, you know, like, you use what you have, right? And I have to tell you, and now this one didn't work very well either. Look at that. Let me see. That one, oh no, that one, nope, that one didn't work either. It must be user error. I don't know. Let me get this out and see if I can pop this out of here. I want it to be nice. And it's not going in very nice, so this one doesn't want to come out very good for me. But there, I got it. Okay. What are you going to do, right? It happens. Let's just go to the next one here and hope that I can do it. Okay. I don't know what was I going to say now? Oh, there, that one went real nice. Okay, I could feel that one go. You could just feel it when you squeeze it, that it splits good. Okay. You know, I know we're supposed to, I want us to use what we have. You know, try not to buy anything. I think a lot of us that do Halloween probably have a ton of TIm Holtz stuff or other things. That one went fine, I think. That is probably the time of year that I indulge myself if there's something out there that I want. Something for Halloween and fall, since it's my favorite season and holiday crafting type thing, even though I love Christmas too. I love doing Christmas as well. But, you know, those are the kind of things that I let myself, if something catches my eye, to use. That one worked well. That I want to indulge in, to splurge a little, I will. Like, I used to get a lot of TIm Holtz stuff. So, okay, we've got them in. I probably will take, I don't want to hammer on the, I don't want to hammer on camera. I can do it off camera, but I still want to show you how to do this. So we can do this. They're pretty flat. I'm not worried about them. I'm going to have the tie part on the inside so it looks nice on the outside. That's just my preference. So I'm going to string that in. And I'm going to put it in the next hole down here. And I'm going to cut myself 3 of these. And we're going to tie them. We're going to make them a little taunt. I think if I cut it like that, that gives me enough to hold on to. So I'm going to cut 3. This elastic I got off of Amazon. And if I can show you that, if you want to look for it, if you don't have something like that. Okay. Oops, sorry. Like a bull in a china shop, as usual. Let me just cut 3 of these, because we need 3. I bought it in black, gray, and I think white I have it in. I like it because it's a big spool, so I have it. Okay. All right, so let's put that to the side. I have 3 of them. Now, like I said, we're going to string it. I want it to look nice on the outside. This is also a time, I think, that if you wanted to embellish with beads, if you're one that likes the beads on the outside or things like that, you could string them on now before you tie this. That would be an idea to do, or not, but I am not going to do that myself. I don't think so. I'm going to have it like this. I might tie some strips of fabric or laces or something. I'm not sure, but right now I just want to get this in here. And you know what? It's only elastic. If you want to just put your elastic in now to start putting things in, why not? And if we decide later we want to add beads or something, cut the elastic and cut a new piece. It's not that big a deal because the pages are going to be in and out. It's okay. So we don't have to make that decision right now. So it's okay. So, all right, I'm going to just do, tie it here, and you want it, you don't want it loose, but you want it kind of taut, right? You want it to be taut. So I am pulling on it a little, and I'm going to make a couple square knots kind of in here, the middle. It doesn't matter. It's elastic. It'll move. Let me just see how that works. So I'm almost wondering if I want it tighter than that. Let's just see how it goes. It's a feel, you know. I think I could make it a little tighter. It could be a little tighter, but I think, I don't know if I can get it out. But let's try the next one before I do anything else. Yeah, we can always cut a new piece of elastic, and just if we want to put beads on. I don't think I do. I think I'd rather tie some strips of fabric, but I'm not going to, you know, I don't have to make up my mind right now. So, okay, so I'm going to tie this one a little tighter, and then if I have to take that one out, I will. Okay, this is where if you had another hand, this would work. We do it. Okay, this one's a little tighter, I think. So I think I'm okay with this one. Let's see how that goes. That one, yeah, that one's a little tighter. I think I like it a little tighter. But you know what? I'll leave that for now. I don't think I can get this one out. I'm going to leave this for now. No, I won't. I'm going to take it out. See, it is bothering me. Maybe I'll just cut this part off. Wonder if I could tie it with what I have here. Let's see. I can make it tighter this way if I stop hitting the camera. Let's see if I could do that. I think I might be able to. Still salvage this piece here. Maybe. All right, let's see here if I can. It's fun to watch somebody struggle, right? Trying to tie something. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. And then do it again. I just like the idea of being able to take pages in and out and put pages in and out how you want to do it. Okay. That's better. I'm going to leave those strings like that. So there, that wasn't so bad. I'm going to leave them that length for now. One more. Like I said, I've never done one like this before, so I'm learning too. Maybe you have made books like this before, but I have not, so I'm learning. I'm learning along too. Trying something different. This size book, this type of binding, I think it's going to be fun. All right, now I gotta make this tighter, like that. Hopefully I'm doing it right. Okay, I think they're good. All right. For now, I'm just going to leave them that length. I don't see me tying anything on there, but like I said, I could make these shorter or whatever. So, okay. All right, we're in business now. So that's what my spine kind of looks like here. Like that, okay? So, yeah, I think I would do something to gussy that up. I like the idea of tying like some fabric strips on here, tying things, strips and whatever, but whatever. I'm not worried about that now because I don't need it to be any bulky right now. We can go back to the cover whenever, no rules, right? So now I just wanted to give you some ideas of things that maybe you can collect for the days coming of what we're going to be using. I'm trying to think of that as well. The first thing that I have, and I am lucky enough to have bought some from Jacqueline from Lovely's Crafty Lodge. She's the gal that does dyeing, and she has live sales usually on Fridays about 3 o'clock Central Time. So depending on your time, she has a YouTube channel, Lovely's Crafting Lodge. And you can subscribe to that, and then you'll always get notified of days, Fridays, that she will have sales. And she has different things, but I love when she has her dyed things, and she is so nice, and she knows I love making Halloween things. So she has dyed some file folders. Now, if you I had bought some from her. They're just crazy dyed, and I think one in each signature is going to be awesome. It might have, the only thing is I will have to cut a little bit off here because they are just a little too long, but I mean, if I cut a 1/2 inch off, it's still fine. So, and then we'll collage on them and decorate them, and I think one for each signature would be a good start to put something in. So if you have file folders and you can spray them with your TIm Holtz sprays, you can ink them with your inks, any kind of sprays you have. If you have watercolors, watercolor all over them and just let them dry wherever you can lay them out, either inside or outside. But get yourself some file folders from the Dollar Tree, or if you probably already have some. Most of us have file folders. I'm going to put one in each signature. I think that's a good start for whatever we're doing. And then, like I said, you can see how these are. I will cut some down. I will have to cut a little bit down because you can see it's just about maybe an inch too long. So I will cut off an inch on each one probably, and I think that's cool. That'll be a cool beginning. And see, they're a little thicker, but we can do that in this book. The other thing that I want to put in here are bags. I have I have a nice dyed black bag from Jacqueline. I have just a brown one, and this one probably won't fit, so I'd have to like trim it, but no big deal. And then this one is actually one from Paper Source when I bought something. So, but you know, like I said, we'll be collaging on them or whatever. So I thought, and this would actually get attached to a page. Like say if we had a dyed page, we would join these together. with some papers, like from the background. We can join that with papers, and then they will become one. That's what we're going to be doing. And then they get slipped in to a signature. So that's how we're going to do it. So I've got 3 bags. I've got 3 file folders. I've got a ton of coffee dyed papers, your colored dyed papers. Figure out some digitals you want to use too. Small bags. The other thing is junk mail. This is junk mail. I have a lot of, we get these things in the mail. These kind of, we can use these. I thought this is going to go in. I don't even know. I'll cut it down a smidge, but you see how that's going to go in there like that? And then that could become something, but any kind of junk mail we can recycle and collage on and make giant tags, or, everything's going to be a little bigger now. The other thing I want to tell you is envelopes. Get a bunch of your junk mail envelopes out. Now, I know, see, these are from Jacqueline. She just dyed some of these. She knows I like them. If you're interested, I'm sure she would have more or make more for other people too, if you wanted to purchase. And coffee dyed envelopes, any kind of envelopes, just even if you have these only, we're going to use them. We're going to ink them up. We can spray them, and we're going to collage on them. So get a bunch of junk mail envelopes, your dyed papers, and then I don't know what else. We'll come up with something else. I'm going to use probably some papers from, like I said, Tracy's last year's Creep on June. I have a lot of Halloween digitals from people, and as I use them, I'll try to make sure I tell you where they're from. And then Amy's new little vintage old Halloween, we're going to use some of that. I don't know, tea bags. If you have some tea bags, empty tea bags, we'll probably use some tea bags. I have an idea. So if you remember when we did, when I did the fairy journal, and I bought that kit from Mary Kay Valentine with the apothecary jars, I'm going to use those jars. And also in Amy's vintage old Halloween, or no, I'm sorry, wait. Or maybe she does, I don't know. But in the Dark Fae, she has a page of bottles. Now, I know I have some in here. Where are they? Oh, she's got them because I know they're purple. There's bottles in Amy's Dark Fae kit. If you have that kit, there's one from Amy's. But these are from, I want to use them again. This one is, I think, from Amy's. This one here. This one, maybe even this one. Yeah, this one too. So if you have the bottle kits, this is what I've been cutting out in the middle of the night when I'm not sleeping. That's a whole nother story, but yeah, when I don't sleep, I don't even know how I'm cutting, fussy cutting in the middle of the night when I don't even know what I'm doing, but that's a whole nother story I can tell you about another time. But anyway, that's how I got all these cut out, because I'm not sleeping at night. It's terrible, terrible insomnia. So anyway, cut yourself a bunch of these bottles out, no matter where you have gotten them from, the kits or whatever, things like that. So yeah, I just wanted to finish this off, get this ready, and then give you some ideas of some pieces to start gathering. And if I think of anything else, I will, but I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Also, one of the things I was thinking about, and maybe you could start, looking into and writing down for yourself, is I thought it would be fun to do a page, a little bit about ourselves, meaning look at, like, what's your birthstone for your birth month? Do you have a spirit animal, or, like, I don't know, a favorite animal? It doesn't have to be a spirit animal, but I mean, we can call it our spirit animal. So maybe you love dogs, maybe you love cats, maybe you love owls, maybe you love frogs. I mean, think of maybe your, you know, your favorite animal that you just love. We'll call that your spirit animal. Your favorite plant or herb. You know, like I love sunflowers and I love lavender. Love it. So, and then what is your favorite stone? Do you have a favorite stone or crystal that you like? I love amethyst because I love purple, so I think amethyst is beautiful, you know, so I like that. What's your favorite season? Even if it's not fall, it still could be winter. It still could be spring or summer, and we'll somehow incorporate our favorite season. What your favorite color. And see, I love the moon. I've told you that before. I just think the moon is beautiful and all the different shapes and what it means and all that. I'm not really into it like that, but I love looking at the moon every night and reading a little bit about it. So, you know, well, obviously we could incorporate the moon. So, and then think about, you know, what describes you. Like, you know, if this is your book and you're putting things in here that make you happy, and for the Halloween season, the spooky season, and things like that, I thought it'd be fun to do like a page of just about you personally. I don't know how we're going to do it yet, but think of those things. Like I said, birthstone, your spirit animal, your favorite plant or herb, favorite stone or crystal, favorite flower, favorite season. If you like a moon, what's your favorite moon? Like I love full moons, but there's so many different shapes of the moon. They're all beautiful. Your favorite color and some words that maybe describe you. Like for me, I wrote down independent. I wrote down free-spirited. I wrote down creative, which we all are. Loyal and loving. I mean, I just wrote those words down to try to describe me. And it's just for yourself. You know, you're not doing it for anybody else but for yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go at that and start gathering your things. I'm very excited to start this. Like I said, definitely once a week, if not twice a week. I just don't know yet. It depends how the ideas flow. Okay, but you know, it's just going to be a long process. We've got like 18 weeks to work on it. And I just want to enjoy this journey with you. And I think you're excited as well. So, all right, friends, well, take care. And I'll see you in the next video, all right? Bye.